Hello and welcome there, YouTube. We are here at Oklahoma to race here for the Cup Series side. We are here at race number 4. Hendrick Motorsports has been the dominant car this season so far, with Brandon Bain, Nick Mace already winning 2 of the 3 races so far with Hendrick. The one race that was not with Hendrick was with the Aerodynamics with Pichu London. Who will win this race though? Will it be another Hendrick car? Will it be Roush Fenway? Will it be any other dominant performance cars? Right now we got an Aerodynamics car on the front row. He'll start on the pole. That is Andreas Allen. And the 3 car of Greg Brown will start in 2nd place. For more on your starting grid, let's get these cars are rolling off to show you where your car will start. Pace car is pulling in. Andreas Allen in the 43 is going to lead down Greg Brown, Austin Ogo, Richard Johnson, and the 5 of Jake Smith. Here we go. Green flag is out here at Oklahoma. Oh boy, we're already fanning out. 3 and 4 wide now. Greg Brown in the 3 car. So Greg Brown in the 3 wasn't very happy with Luke Martin in the Busch race, so yeah, maybe some tempers flare into this series. Oh, these cars really antsy. As you can see, the 5 is all over the back bumper, the 17, and the 3 is in the wall. We already got some cars in the wall here. Man, hard racing. Look at those 24 all over the back bumper of the 8 car right there. Hard racing. Look at this, the Penske Racing teammates going 1-2 right now. They look almost identical. That's the 12 of Mason Gordon and the 2 of Brayson Mitchell. Here comes Brandon Bain, though, the Homestead winner down the inside. He looks to try and take that spot. Luke Martin in the 6th, wall-righted, and now he is out of the draft, it looks like. He's in the back with a few other guys. Nick Mace also hit the wall. Austin Ogo, some damage from them guys on the right side of their race cars. Oh, we got more guys in the wall there. That was the 2 car. And the 31 car, that was in the wall. Anna Gregg, though, in the 50 car, she hadn't really done much this season in that 50 Chevrolet, working her way up to try and get to 2nd place in that 50 car. That's the Norm Cope Motorsports team. Oh, down the inside goes the 99 of Sky Commons. Ooh, hard racing, though. These guys are all over the back bumper of these other cars. I think I just heard another car get in the wall back there. Let's check and see. Yep, the 18 and the 99. Sky Commons and Noah Hart hit the wall. The wall is really the wall tends to reach out and grab you like Darlington Speedway. But up front we got 4 wide. I think we have another car. Yep, that's Charles Jackson in the 20. He hit the wall and he'll fall back with the other guys that hit the wall. These are the guys left that hasn't hit the wall at all. And, yep, the wall tends to reach out and grab you, and I think the 27 of Truck Dodger hit it as well. No, he didn't. He just went wide there. Back up front. This race is really winding down already. We're closing up on the lap 10 mark. And it felt like this race had just started, but up front we got 3 Hendrick cars. That's Richard Johnson, Brandon Bain, and Jake Smith. Top 3 Hendrick cars right now running up front. Hendrick Motorsports has been the dominant car all season so far, winning 2 of the 3 first races. The only cars that haven't won yet that was Hendrick Motorsports is Jake Smith and the season 1 champion Richard Johnson. Eugene Max looking to break up the Hendrick duo up front, though. The Max in the 8 car. Looking to the inside of them. He's going to push Richard Johnson to the lead. To the lead goes Richard. We have a pack of only 11 cars still up front that haven't hit the wall yet. That wall tends to reach out and grab everybody. But Charles Sanford, the Busch Series winner, working his way up to the top 5, looking low on Brandon Bain. Not going to get him there, but he'll work to the inside of Richard Johnson. 3 wide back here for 6th place on track. And I think I just saw another car hit the wall. Yep, that was the 5 of Jake Smith. That's going to slow him down tremendously, hitting the wall like that. He's going to fall back with his Hendrick teammate Nick Mays. These guys have a big pack right here, so I would, these guys that hit the wall, if they could work together, they may be able to catch this group up here. I'm really surprised, though, we haven't wrecked, though. We're really on the edge of having a wreck here because they're all over each other. But up front, Brandon Bain looking to go back-to-back, winning Homestead and today. Bain wrecked here in the 2 car. Yeah, in the Busch Series. So right now, this is a little bit of redemption from earlier yesterday. 24 car. He has Richard Johnson still up here. This pack, these guys need to calm down. If you don't hit the wall, you're going to be a threat to win this race. If you don't hit the wall, the grip really ain't big up here. You don't have much grip at this racetrack. I don't know why, but you don't have much grip. The cars tend to slide up and hit the wall. Hendrick Motorsports showing their muscle now. Richard Johnson now down the inside, who will take 2nd place on track. Pichu London, the only guy that has won a race that wasn't Hendrick Motorsports, 22, won at Lowe's Motor Speedway. He works his way up to 3rd place on track, looking to go to Richard Johnson's inside. And a Greg in the 50 car, another surprising car. That car doesn't have very much sponsors, or well, it does have a sponsor, but it doesn't get the right equipment like it's supposed. Whoa! I think did we get a car sideways? Oh yes, we did. That was Eugene Max in the 8 car. Went sideways, spun out, but I think we have a caution now. Somebody's on pit road. That is Robe Hudarvu. He was involved as well. Let's just check on the pace car here. Yeah, the pace car is out on the racetrack. DeMax is going to pull in, and Brandon Bain's going to lead him back to the start-finish line. Let's take a replay. Okay, right here it's going to start with hard racing right here. The 40, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was trying to get behind the 8 car and push him, but right into that deadly wall. We know from the history here at this racetrack, that wall right there, at that same exact spot right there, has a lot of history, and Eugene DeMax hit it there. Luckily, he wasn't doing about the same speed as he was in Arkansas. But yeah, the 36 also in pit road for damage as well. Darn, I can't get to him. There he is. Rove Hudarvu, looks like his chances of winning here at Oklahoma is up today. Let's get you to your restart. Okay, so the pace car is going to pull in. Brandon Bain looking to go back-to-back, winning 2 races in a row, driving that 24 car. Splitting up the Hendrick duo right now is Pichu London in the Caterpillar Dodge, or the Caterpillar that's a Pontiac, my bad. Wait, is it a Dodge? I'm not sure. Let's get on the rear chase. That's a Pontiac. So Pichu London, the 22 car, yeah, he has split up the Hendrick duo, and it's Anna Gregg is looking to take 3rd place from the Season 1 champion. She will, down the inside. She goes to 3rd. Pichu London right now is all over the back bumper of Brandon Bain, and he's going to go to his inside. Pichu London down the inside. He's going to take that spot away from Brandon Bain down in this turn. Check on the guys in the back of the field. Trick Codger looks like he has hit the wall, and that he doesn't have anybody else with him. Luke Martin also in the 6 car. I don't know if he hit the wall, but he's really, really slow. Once you hit the wall, you're pretty much really, really slow and off the pace. But some guys showing their muscle right up here, though. As we can see right here, the 77 of Ted Nowaskowski, he got another chance to drive in the 77 car since he didn't get another chance to finish the race. That 77, he hit the wall, but he's still up there. Him and Nick Mason have been working together. They've been swapping it back and forth, helping each other up to the front. These guys have hit the wall. They're a little slow and off the pace, but they're working their way up to the front of the field. Mason Gordon, where did he come from? Up to second place he comes, but Richard Johnson down to his inside. Johnson looking to take that spot. We're going 3 wide now. We are halfway. Pichu London, another fast race car. Pichu London and Greg Brown have been like the only cars to contend against these Hendrick duos. We only have two Hendrick cars up here. Jake Smith and let's see where Jake Smith's at anyways. He's up here in this pack, but he hit the wall earlier. Hit it pretty hard, and he's still up here with this pack. There's Nick Mace also, another Hendrick car. Sorry we had to go away for a minute, and we have a wreck. We've had a wreck in the 20 car. A lot of damage to the 20 of Charles Jackson. Sorry that we went away there for a moment, but man, when we came back, all of a sudden smoke came out of nowhere, and look out, Charles Jackson. Oh my goodness, don't come down. Oh, he did, right into the 1 car. That was William Duncan. Charles Jackson, something happened to the 20. We gotta check in and see what happened to Charles Jackson and the 20 car. Okay, so we had a wreck further up involving the 42 car. So I think Jeffrey Lynn's gonna get in the back of the 42 of Evan Gattuso. Yes, he does. Austin Noga, innocent bystander. Ooh, Jake Smith almost got in it, but Noah Hart got a piece. Luke Martin looked like he almost got by, but Charles Jackson, he got a lot of damage out of that. And yeah, and he keeps it on the racetrack. Show you right here though. He's gonna keep it on the racetrack, and a lot of cars are coming. He needs to get down to the pit road, and he comes down the track just a little bit, thinking there was one more car left, and one more car left for that gap right there. And he came down, and that was there when William Duncan was there. Nothing William Duncan could have done, but Charles Jackson, he shouldn't have came down that late on them guys to try and get to pit road. Let's get to your race car is pulling in. Brandon Bain, still your race leader in the 24 car. This is getting to be a long race. Kind of regretting not making it a 25 lapper, but it's a 50 lapper here. Brandon Bain, your race leader. Pichu London still in second place, showing his muscle against the Hendrick cars in that 22 car. Down the inside, he kind of looks on the 24 of I almost said Richard Johnson there. Brandon Bain. Well, do we have a wreck? No, we don't. I thought we almost did. That was close, hard racing right there in turns 3. Greg Brown in the 3 car. He has been a fast car, and so has Anna Gregg. Anna has really impressed me in that 50 car. If she can win a race, she's the only girl in the Cup side, and she doesn't have the best equipment for the Norm Cope Motorsports team. But in that 50 car, running up front right now, and I think Nick Mace may have hit the wall in the 48 car. Yeah, you see all that right side damage. He has hit the wall in that 48 car. Whoa, the 5 car, the 5 of Jake Smith. He was off in the apron. I gotta check a replay and see what happened to him. Oh, the 17 of Samuel Jr. got in the back of him, and whoa! Great save by Jake Smith. He'll come back up the track and keep it going. But Samuel Jr. immediately lifted off him. Wow, that was close racing there. And oh, we got the 22 car. Pichu London, one of the fastest cars out there, hits the wall. And that is going to slow him down tremendously. And we're coming up on 12 laps remaining. Not what you want to do with this many laps remaining. But up front, the 12 car of Mason Gordon. I don't know. He's been off and on. He's been up there in the front of the pack. Then he'll slide back to the midfield. And then he'll charge back up to the front. Mason Gordon really hasn't shown much strength. He's been able to be up there in the front, though, still separating the Hendrick duo of Brandon Bain and Richard Johnson. Greg Brown's there as well in the 3 car. Looking to try. Oh, Mason Gordon, did he save it? Yes, he did. Come backing up the track. And he keeps it going. He's still side by side with Brandon Bain, though. The 25 of Richard Johnson almost turned Mason Gordon, but Mason Gordon holds on to it and is still looking for the lead. What a way to drive there. He didn't even lift off the gas, Mason Gordon didn't. He just stood in the gas and still was up front racing for the race lead. Where Brandon Bain fighting on the outside to keep the race lead. Bain in the 24, last season's champion, trying to hold off Mason Gordon. but looks like Mason Gordon's going to take that spot from him. The one race still team with Ted Nowakowski. Ted wasn't supposed to be in this car though, but when the driver that was supposed to be driving for this race got sick, Ted was tapped on the shoulder since he was the Busch driver, and he was the only driver left on this left from the track from the Busch race, willing to step in to drive for that 77 team. He is up to 4th place on track. Richard Johnson, we are coming to 8 laps remaining. Johnson in the 25 car, his last win in the Sony Cup Series was at South Boston, where he got 3 in a row for his championship. Or not his championship, got 3 in a row in that season, tying his record for most wins in a row. But Mason Gordon fighting back though. There's also Sky Commons. He hit the wall earlier in the race, and he has worked his way back up to the front. And look at this, Samuel Jr., who almost turned Jake Smith earlier, he is up front as well. We got Roush Fenway cars, and we got Hendrick cars up front racing. God, if the... Oh, 3 wide! Oh! Almost some beating and banging there from Richard Johnson in the middle, bouncing off the 12 and the 24. Bain to the lead. Here comes Greg Brown, though, in the 3 car, fighting back in that 3. I think he may have been one of them guys that hit the wall as well earlier in the race. Yes, he was. Earlier in the race, he hit the wall, but he is back up front racing for the race lead. But Hendrick cars, if you're gonna be the winner of this race, you gotta pass them 2 Hendrick cars. 4 to go. Hendrick cars the Hendrick cars know how to work together. They worked together at Daytona, and Nick Mace got the win. Richard Johnson still hasn't won this season. Maybe it's his turn to get a win for Hendrick Motorsports. 3 laps to go. Richard back to the lead. Is Bain going to help his teammate out like he did at Daytona with Nick Mace? Down the inside he goes. Hendrick cars racing side by side. While we're talking about that, these cars have really been reeling them in though. Here comes Greg Brown down the inside. 3 wide for second. 2 to go. They may have just shuffled out Bain's only teammates up here in this pack. They have shuffled Richard Johnson back. This may be a good thing for these guys if they can shuffle Richard Johnson back. A lot of teamwork going in for them guys, but here comes Mason Gordon down the inside. Oh my goodness, hard racing here. Anna Gregg's up here in this pack as well. But Mason Gordon, he's got to run down that 24 car if he wants to win this race. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Through turns 3 and 4. I don't think he can do it. Off turns 4, it's going to be Brandon Bain going back to video lane for a 2 in a row. 2 in a row for Brandon Bain. Next week, he may even go out for 3 in a row. That 24 car, wow. Great run for Brandon Bain all race long in that 24 car. Let's go to your official results. Brandon Bain comes out of here with the win. Mason Gordon will get 2nd place. Anna Gregg comes from nowhere to get 3rd. Samuel Jr. will get 4th. Greg Brown slides into the top 5. And Richard Johnson, one of the dominating cars all race long, worked together with Brandon Bain all race long until the guys started to shuffle him back. And he will end up finishing 6th place. The Hardee's Busch Series winner, Charles Sanford, will get 7th place. Sky Commons will get 8th, 9th, Brayson Mitchell. And round out your top 10 is Jeffrey Lynn. Well, that's all for now, and that's all for today. So, see you next time.